Um, Christina wanted me to make a brief statement on behalf of her and Eric. She does not want to address the media directly, and essentially my comments are very similar to what I gave to WLBT the other day, and that is, I hope that people can see from what Eric did today that he is very remorseful for what happened involving this 15-year-old girl. But Eric has always told me from day one that after this situation came about, he wanted to do the right thing. He's a good person who made a mistake. And as we know, people should not be judged by a mistake that they make, but by their lives, I guess, in general, or who they are as a whole. And Eric, what you saw today is who Eric is, and that is someone who acknowledges that he made a mistake, will stand up, take responsibility. He could have put the family through a trial if he wanted to, but he did not want to do that. And I think Christina being here today is a testament to their relationship and the kind of person that Christina knows Eric to be. And I have never met a stronger person than Christina, and I think that's a result of their faith. I hate this is what happened because, in my opinion, an 8-year sentence really doesn't help anyone. But Eric was looking at up to 9 years in prison. And again, Eric has told me from the beginning, I'm going to do the right thing, I'm going to stand up at the appropriate time, and I'll take responsibility for what I did. There were other charges that were dismissed that Eric was not guilty of, and that is why he would never have stood up and pleaded guilty to that entire indictment, because he's been adamant, he's been very upfront with me and with Christina from day one as to what did and did not happen. So now, at least they know, I guess I have some finality in knowing, what kind of time Eric's going to do. And Christina's going to be strong, and she's going to continue to support him, I know, and they will be reunited. So that's all we have this time.
Would you say that the sentence is fair?
Well, I mean, it depends on your perspective. If you're asking me, was that type of sentence necessary to deter Eric from ever doing this type of behavior again? The answer is no, it was not. Eric learned his lesson in the situation immediately thereafter. He didn't need 8 years in prison to get his attention to know that this was unacceptable behavior. So in that regard, it wasn't fair. Could it have been more excessive? Sure. And the judge had the ultimate discretion as whether or not to respect the plea offer. And I think the judge realized that 8 years is more than enough to penalize Eric. What is the magic number? What would be fair? I don't know. I can't tell you that. But I do know that instead of going through a long, drawn-out trial and dragging the young lady's family through a long, drawn-out trial, Eric chose to, again, take responsibility and take the penalty, and now he'll do the prison time.
Prison was not our only punishment. We lost his career. We lost our home. We lost most of the people we knew and loved. And prison is just one more loss in a very long list of losses. So that, to me, is what's unfair. But
I know Eric believes in all things work together for the good. And Eric is a Christian, and he does have strong faith. Obviously, this mistake, it was a mistake, and it was something that Eric deeply regrets. But I know that he and Christina both believe that there's a reason why this was a conclusion, and that there's a reason why Eric went to prison. And it may be some time before it'll all, come to fruition, but it will all work out for the good. We believe that.
Can you tell me how his faith comes into play for this, how he's handling it?
His faith guides every decision he makes, and this was not an easy one for him or for us. But after many, many days of soul-searching and praying, we felt that this is what God wanted him to do. This is what God wanted us to do. And whether we liked it or not, whether we felt like it was fair or not, it was ultimately the right choice. And you can't make that choice unless there's a reason for it, and the reason is God.
How difficult has it been standing by your husband's side through all this?
That's the easy part. I love him beyond myself. And he is a wonderful man who doesn't deserve the things that happened, but he's doing what he can to make it as right as he can. And those things are beyond our ability to fix.
Thank you all.
Thank you.